Welcome back, friends, to my course on Java Applet. This is the third lecture of four lecture series of my course Java Applet. Today, I'm going to discuss life cycle of an applet. So let's start. From creation to termination, in total lifespan, applet travel four stages, which are born on initialization state, running state, ideal state, and dead or destroyed state. In this lecture, initially we discuss the life cycle via with the help of a diagram, and after that we discuss all the state in details. So we starts with the diagram. This is the diagram of applet life cycle. So the applet is born by calling the init method. Whenever an init method is called, then the applet is born or it is in initial state, initialization state or born state. After bound state, whenever we use start method, then the applet state is changed from bound state to running state. When applet are in running state, basically applet are executing the pend method. When applet are in running state, by using stop method, we change its state from running state to ideal state, and again by using start method, we again resume from ideal state to the running state. This process is continued several times, and from ideal state, after calling the destroy method, when the applet is destroyed. So in this way, these four stages are traveled by an applet. So first, born or initialization state. So applet entered in initialization state when an init method is called. So whenever we use init method, then an applet is born. In this state, we done following task: creating objects, loading images or font, set text or background color, setup, initials, values, means all types of initialization are done at this state. This method is called only once during the runtime of your applet. That means applet in the init method of applet is called just one time in its entire lifespan. That means once an applet is born by using init method, never init method is used by that applet, because it is used only once in a lifetime. A running state. So simply, as you know, by using start method, an applet is an applet is change states from initial state to running state. During running state, applet execute its start method. The start method immediately used after the init method. It also execute whenever the applet is restored, maximized, or moving from one tab to another tab in browser. What does it mean? That means applet is basically using in internet. So whenever we switch from one tab to another tab, then the active applet of one tab is going to the ideal state, and whenever we come back to the another come back to this the tab, then the browser is active, and at the same time the applet is also active. So for acting the applet, then applet is again transfer its state from ideal state to running state by using start method. So ideal and running are switching several times depending upon the user activity. Though we know that init method is called only one time in its life span of an applet, but start method is called n number of times. Ideal state. An applet can be in ideal state when its execution has been stopped either implicitly or explicitly. So, what do you mean by implicitly or explicitly? Whenever an applet is in running state, and if the user move from this tab to the next tab, then the automatically the applet move its state from running state to ideal state. And sometimes so this transfer is called implicit, and explicit means by using stop method. Sometimes it is necessary to move applet from running state to ideal state. For that purposes we use the stop method for transferring an applet from running state to ideal state. This is the last state of an applet life cycle. By using destroy method, the life of an applet is destroy. So whenever a destroy method is called, the applet is removed from the memory. Thank you.